Good morning, everyone. I am Jacinto Sisipada Jr., and this is the All About Science. Our topic for today is all about what is comet and how it was formed. Comets are also called dirty snowballs in space. They are icy objects that emit dust and gas in space and orbit the sun. The time a comet completes its orbit is called the comet's period. The comet period ranges from few years to millions of years. They are made of dust, ice, carbon dioxide, ammonia, methane, and etc. The building block of comets is dust particles coated with water, ice, and other molecules. These particles combine to form icy rocks that join together because of the force of gravity. The material present in a comet is from the time when the solar system was formed. According to some astronomers, comets are formed around 4.6 billion years ago. Comets consist of an icy center known as the nucleus, which is surrounded by a large cloud of gas and dust known as coma. Do you know that comets have two tails as they travel closer to the sun? These two tails are called straight gas trail and curved gas trail. A straight gas trail was formed by the solar winds and pushes gas away from the coma of the comet and point straight back from the sun. The dust that is present in the coma does not affect by the magnetic field but vaporizes because of the sun's heat. The result is the curved tail that follows the comet's orbit. How do scientists name the comets? Do you wonder how do scientists name the comets? The name of the comets was get from its discoverer. Halley's comet, for example, get its name after its discoverer, Edmund Halley. He observed way back in 1531, 1607, and 1682 that the comet observed in these years have the same orbit and just a single comet. Edmund Halley predicted accurately the return of the comet named after him, but unfortunately, he is not long to live to see it. Sometimes we see that there are more people report to discover a new comet, and at the same time, in this case, the name of the comet was combined, like Comet Hale-Bopp and Comet Shoemaker-Levy. What is the size of the comet? The nucleus of the comet is 1 to 10 kilometers that are 0.6 to 6 miles across. The tail can be stretched for more than 10 million kilometers. Where do comets come from? It's believed that comets have two sources, namely long-period comets and short-period comets. Long-period comets take more than 200 years to complete their orbit around the Sun. They originated from the Kuiper Belt. According to the Danish astronomer Jan Ort, comets reside at the outer reaches of the solar system, far behind Pluto. It is known as the Oort cloud. According to statistics, it contains trillions of comets that account for the mass of the solar system. However, the individual comets are small and far, and we don't have direct evidence about the existence of the Oort cloud. It is believed that short-period comets originally come from Kuiper belt, disk-shaped region that extends beyond Neptune. This belt has small icy planetary bodies, and out of them, only a few had been imaged. Long-period comets, like Comet Hale-Bopp and Comet Hyakutake, takes more than 200 years to orbit the Sun. In terms of direction and plane of orbit, the path of these comets is random. According to several observations, long-period comets are believed to originated from the Oort cloud. What happens to the comets as they travel to the Sun? They wonder what happens to the comets as they travel to the Sun? So comets are small chunks of ice and dust in Kuiper's region and or cloud. They are invisible except when they travel closer to the sun, and if they get closer to the sun, they will start to heat up and the ice will start to sublime and change directly from solid to gas without changing into a liquid state. When the ice sublimates, some of the dust will remain. On the surface of the nucleus, it will form a black protective crust that slows down the melting process. The gas and dust from the cloud of coma, from what we understand that comets travel closer to the sun, its tail will become longer and more impressive. If the comet travels closer to the sun, it will heat up and emit material rapidly. As a result, the tail is produced. According to the scientists, if comets would travel closer to the sun, it loses its mass between 0.1 and 1% as it travels to its orbit around the sun. So that's our topic for today, and thank you for listening.